Hello everybody, my name is Zen and it is Thursday, April 6th, 2012. You're watching GLHF number 7, where we get to play whatever game we want Thursday of every week. And today, we're looking at Rayman Origins. And you may ask, Zen, what is Rayman Origins? And I'll tell you, I don't know, really. So, I do know one thing, it's a platformer game, right? And I do remember playing the Rayman games back in the day when I was much younger, but this is an interesting game. I can't tell you the story of it. I can't tell you what the heck is going on. All I can tell you is that basically I'm a super loud sleeper with all my snoring, and so are all my friends. And it was so loud that it awakened the spawn of Satan, who imprisoned all my friends, and now I have to free them. So let's do just that. So, it's your typical, let me go to the tree. It's your typical platforming game, right? I'm using a controller right now, more on that in a minute. And you can unlock people by getting these little smiley face things, right? And so like I could switch to this guy, or I could switch back to Rayman, or I can come into here and switch to the normal Rayman, which is exactly what I'll do for now. And then there's like this guy with a beard. Yeah, don't ask me. And then there's a ton of unlocks up here, as you can tell. I'm sure there's more as well. But this is your standard platforming game. So I don't really need to explain that. The other thing is the controller I'm using, right? There's a story that goes along with this controller, and it is amazing. So I have the Razer Onza, right? And that controller that I used to have, the Razer Onza, pretty much broke on me. It was acting like I was holding the up button, or like the stick was pushing up. And I tried calibrating and everything, and it just didn't work. So what I ended up doing was I went and contacted Razer and told them my issues, and instead of having me ship it back to them and have them ship me a new one, they just told me to cut the cord on it and take a picture of the back serial number. So that's exactly what I did, and instantly they sent me a new controller. Well, the controller came today, and it's not the one that I had. In fact, it's the more expensive one that is way more awesome in every way. So thank you, Razer, for either screwing up or being super nice. I'm pretty sure it's that you're super nice because you would have been able to tell which controller it was that I took a picture of. So what I'm using now, and some of you aren't interested in this, just skip a minute. You can hear this, right? Barely, I'm sure, but that's a tension adjustment on the sticks, right? They have so I can adjust the tension on the sticks. It's got this rubber coating that makes it very nice to hold, plus it also kind of grips a lot better. It's got 2 rebindable buttons and stuff. I would suggest the heck out of this thing. Like the other one I didn't like at all, and I would never suggest it. This one is way better in every aspect, and it even has a braided fiber cable, which is amazing. So we're gonna go into a level here, and then we'll figure out what the heck is going on with this game, hopefully. It's also nice and early in the morning. I got me some coffee. Coffee. Easter week tends to get pretty hectic for me, so. Okay. Well, how do I do that? Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. No. There we go. Aha! Win. I'm not good at platformers. Yeah, Easter week usually gets really, really hectic for me, so I gotta make sure I get all my recording done for the entire weekend. So this is what I'm doing, and that's why it's super early. No. No. Why must you hate me? There we go. No! As I land on it again and die. Shut up. I'm not good at platformers. And start. There we go. So you can see that this game has an amazing style. The graphic style they chose to go with, or the aesthetic, is super good. I love the heck out of it. More of this, please. No, up. Oh, dang it. I lost it. Let's see if I can get it again. I'm a perfectionist, so I must get it. Yes! Like a boss. Okay. So the whole goal here is that I'm trying to collect. Can I get more out of that? Oh, look at this. It's like the Mario boxes. Oh, it's gone. The goal here is I'm trying to collect these, like, things. The golden things. With crazy music and Spawn of Satan going around, so... I'm gonna hop down here and see these golden things. So I gotta collect as many of those as possible. The more I get, the more score I get at the end of the level. The more score I get at the end of the level, more things I unlock. So, and you could probably just skip through this, and it doesn't matter. And when I turn them red like that, if I can actually do it, it gives me double points, which is great. I'm also keeping an ear out for people telling me to help them, because it's usually a secret. But you know, I suck at finding those anyway, so let's go. Ooh, water physics are pretty good too. One thing you may not actually know about Rayman Origins is that it is meant to be a co-op game, right? So the thing with it is there's puzzles in here that require 2 people to finish. I think there's an entire set of levels though for that, kind of like Portal. That's my understanding of it in general when I've got it on Steam. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, you heard the chick go, "Help me!" There she is. Now I just gotta find where the heck it is. And then like, no, it's up, it's up. We're going up, I think. Okay, is it up over here? Nope, don't want to go down there yet. Must, no, well, I don't want to fail the mission, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm sure I could. Man, that makes me really want to get that. So let's drop down to this. There it is. More coffee. Oh, that is good coffee. Okay. Do that. Kill some of them. Get to the box. Don't ask me. I have no idea what's going on. Why am I thrusting the air? Okay. Hop up here. On the little vine. So the game controls really well, and I think that's super important for a platformer, is to have really good control. Like Super Meat Boy has super good control, and that's probably why they named it that, right? Am I right? Probably. Probably not. So, in that game, it's all about precision, and this not so much, right? And this is just derping around with cool effects, and I'm okay with that, because I don't necessarily need a super precise platformer. I'm happy with Rayman. In fact, I even have Rayman on the iOS, which is great, but it's not nearly as good as this. More of this, please. This game is amazing. Let me go through here. And my only complaint is that stupid music just repeats and repeats and repeats. Oh, I screwed that up. Well, who cares? Moving on. Yeah, like I've listened to this same music from the beginning of the game. I've gone through like 4 or 5 levels. Not necessarily the best thing ever. Oh well, I gotta get that hard if I can. Or not, I'll just go in there. Whatever. I hear it help me. But where is she? I bet you she's over here. Yes. Okay. How am I gonna do this? No, go back up there. No, go back up there. No, go back. No. There we go. Yeah, like a boss. To the thing. Go, no, get to the. There we go. No, and I slid off. Oh, come on. No. Okay. I I will get this. Why are you taunting me with that? No. Okay. Ooh, no. No. Ah. Okay. Aha. Win. Coffee sip. Yes. Okay. Now that I have my posse here, I screwed that up. Let's jump onto that and across. And I don't really need to do more than an entire level on this, to be honest, for you to understand what the heck is going on here. Because you'll never understand what the heck is going on there. I mean, really, what is going on? Oh man, that was good. That was a good one. Okay. So you can buy this game just about anywhere. I know it's on Steam, which is probably the easiest place to get it. Most convenient, anyways. I'm sure you can get it in stores. I think it's on consoles and PC. So if you like your platformer on a console, you could do that. Whoa, where am I? What the heck? It like put me like way up over here. Huh, that was weird. Oh, ooh, that does not feel good to land on top or on bottom of it. Yeah, another secret. Gotta love it. There's supposed to be another person in that little picture. This is the end of the level. It counts up my score. I was 100 off from doing really, really well. 50 off from doing super good. That's just what I'm naming it, because it doesn't explain anything at all. Like, why is he caressing the test tube? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why? Loading screens, by the way, are, you can move around in them, which is always great. Reminds me of, like, the lion head stuff from back in the day. New character unlocked at the Snoring Tree. Perfect. How do we get there? X? Yes, okay. Ooh, I unlocked that guy, the creepy guy who hugs things. I'm not even going to ask. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Who's this? Why can't I unlock them? 35 of those little smiley faces. Pull on your beard some more. Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm just going to... I think that's pretty self-explanatory. This game also has a lot of levels, so let me come over here. Let me wrap this up before the people outside apparently are tilling my yard and want to make a lot of noise. So there's bonus levels, as you can see, but let me back up. This is just the first island, and it goes pretty long. That's the Snoring Tree. Then you have the first island, and I think there's quite a few other levels, so there's a lot to do. There's time trials and stuff. If you're a fan of any type of platformer, I would suggest this one. It's really good. It's one of the best I've seen in a while. I would say it's even better than the new Sonic game. And the only other thing about this game that I wanted to mention is that it reminds me a lot of Bonkers. You guys remember Bonkers on the Sega Genesis? Oh man, I played the heck out of that game. I remember saving all of those little codes that would take you to the next spot if you turned off your console. And I got to the point where I actually beat that game. And I was really happy. That was such a good game. Anyways, that's just the craziness of that reminds me of this. I'm probably going to go try to figure out what the heck is going on. Why is there a... This just turned into nasty, like, Japanese stuff. Like the chick there with all the... the tentacles coming at her. That's a good place to end. So on that note, I will see you guys next Thursday for more GLHF.